Hi friends, this is Andy Vegan. On my gentle juice fasting day, I do once a week, and I always have nice recipes. Always a new recipe for juices too. And to me, juices can also be nut milks. When I blend them, the nuts with the water, here today I have a coconut. And let me tell you something about the coconut, how I do it here. You see little pieces here. That's a brown, firm coconut. And I have to crack it open. In another video I show how to do it. And then I have to take a big knife. I have a butter knife. It is strong. And I could cut out these pieces from inside. And then they have this brown peel here, the second peel. And I have to take it off with a vegetable peeler. I showed it all in another video how to make coconut milk. Just to give you a quick explanation how to do it. They have these nice pieces. Because the brown here, the second peel on this flesh, is so hard. You can eat it, you can enjoy it. I even take the peels from the veggie peeler, the brown strips. I even eat them as a snack. They're delicious and healthy, of course. But you cannot use it in nut milk. Really, it's too hard. That's why I have to peel it. I tried it, to me it didn't work. So I put the whole coconut here, and you saw it swimming in the water. That's the way the people in Israel and there where the coconut grows, and the coconut palm tree, then they always store it here in the water, because the coconut needs water, otherwise it dries up, and yeah, you have a different product. And because then when you put it in the fridge, you always put some water in there. You can keep it for some days, before it turns sour. And I always put some water in, and of course the water is good filtered water, as it should be. Then you can use that for blend. And together with the coconut, the water, I have to put 1 liter for 1 coconut to make a good milk. About 1 liter. It doesn't really matter the precise ratio, be it more or less. Then the milk gets a little bit more thicker or less thicker and thinner. And it's okay. But today I want to make a special combination, not only coconut milk, because I want to have some special flavor to it. I need the special flavor for other recipes too. And that's my way to explore how flavors compose to begin with easy recipes. They are still, or I can still feel all the ingredients inside. And I put 1 lemon to the coconut milk now. The coconut, not yet the milk. 1 lemon and a good piece of ginger. You see what I want to have today? I want to have the milk, the coconut milk with lemon and ginger flavor. It's a big piece of ginger. As you can see, it's organic ginger, you can use the peel. Yeah, when you have not organic ginger, I would rather peel it. Or when the peel is dirty or so, you just cut it off with a vegetable peeler or so, the knife is cut it off, doesn't matter. Here it already begins to sprout, to shoot. It doesn't matter, it's all nice. So the ginger goes in there too. And again, it depends on your taste buds, what you want to do with the milk. You can drink this milk, I hope so, at least, without anything. Or you can also use in other recipes. And if you use in other recipes, you have one unity, one compound. Yeah, this is the 3 ingredients for the coconut milk, with the lemon and the ginger, as one flavor ingredient. And you know already, you have made that before. So I made it before now, and then I know this kind of flavor. I know it's a good flavor in itself. Yeah, it's balanced. I like it. And then I can use it in another recipe as one ingredient. Yeah. Then I have still 3 in the new recipe, but one of the 3 has its parts again. But on the other hand, before I did this method, I was always facing these recipes, wonderful recipes from great chefs with many, many ingredients, and had absolutely no idea how they came to put them all together. And well, when it's a good chef, the recipe usually is also good and becoming. But I had no idea how to make it. I didn't know why it was becoming. I saw all these ingredients, the huge list. I was stunned. I could do nothing about it, but just copying it. And now I go the other way around. I create my own recipes, beginning with little trinities and every part of the step on the way, every single step I take, I'm fully aware how these ingredients work together. And I put one ingredient as 3 and another one as 3, so I have 7 or 9 or 11 or whatever. So you can have so many different ingredients, but you always know what they are made of and how they fit together, and so you be aware of the flavor composition. That's a totally different feeling than just being facing complex flavors as such without any idea what is in there. So yeah, that's in short or in long, I don't know, the idea of take 3 and why I do it. And forgot about this to say that it's a huge fun. And now I do the blender dance and you can see some of my fun. Now I'm curious what you really like. Should be all blended up. And now I can filter it through a nut milk bag. All there. Ginger, lemon, flavor, nice. I can feel it. That's what I'm talking about. I can feel the ingredients, every single one of it. And that's also a good sign if one ingredient is predominant, then you know perhaps there is something out of balance. If you don't want that dominance, for example, if you want a chili, make it chili, then you know there's a chili predominance. You had one really hot flavor in there, because in wintertime you need something hot, for example. Then you want the dominance, the predominance of one of the ingredients. But in general, we usually try to make a new flavor. We try to make the flavor as one. So no one of the ingredients is predominant. Everything is nice and balanced. Then is the new flavor is coming, is emerging, and something nice happens if it's good. So now I put the whole milk base through the nut milk bag. Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, all one liquid. And now I filter out the fiber. This is important. I mean, usually the fiber is a very important part of the food, because without the fiber, you cannot have healthy food. Yeah? Food has to be the main ingredient, the main compounds of food, quantity-wise. That is fat, protein, and sugar, carbohydrates. So these three, the critical ones. That means the carbohydrates. Wipe it out. So for the sugar and the fat, for these two important energy sources, we always need good fiber background. Yeah, but today I make an exception on my fasting day. I leave all the fiber out and only have juices. For the digestion, it's so easy. It doesn't almost touch the intestine. They have nothing to work, the bacteria in there, because all the nutrients go directly into the blood. And there they can just energize my system, and I can use all the energy for myself, to self-reflection, to purify, to cleanse. And usually 60% of the food energy in the food goes into the digestion. Today, I don't need to waste these 60% or to use this on digestion. I can use all the energy I take in for creativity, cleansing, self-reflection. That's the main thing that happens. Cleansing, self-reflection, and creativity, the highest. I have new ideas. And it's nice to combine this to my fasting day. I always make a new recipe. I'm very creative. So it's inherent to my fasting that I'm creative. So that's the highest thing, what you can do. Here's my milk. Well, I better show you in a container, and here in such a thing, to then you can see it better. Oops, a little bit much. I will taste it before I show you more. Let's see. Wow, that's cool. Has a little bit of sour flavor from the lemon, and a little bit of hot with the ginger. Not too much. It's very gentle, very mild. That's good. Wait a second, just to wash my hands a little bit. And I show you what it looks like when it runs into the glass. Careful now, a little bit full. It's a very nice drink and it's very refreshing. Not very heavy on lemon or on ginger. Very nice and gentle. It looks beautiful, right? You see how light it is. There's no fiber in there, almost no fiber. And so you see the lightness of this drink. It's pure energy going to my system directly. Now, not pure energy, the fat is in there, of course, and the fat with a little fiber, that's a little bit of a problem usually, because the fat also needs the fiber and the sugar needs the fiber. But on the fasting day it's different because, as I said, we get rid of the digestion. We just have the energy from the produce. And only once a week you do it. It's very healthy. You don't need to do it. You don't need to use to see a doctor for that, to oversee it, or a practitioner to oversee your fasting, because it's a very gentle kind of fasting. The gentle juice fasting, the name of the gentle juice fasting comes because we do it in the flow. That means we do it with a good feeling of delight. And the moment you notice it is getting hard on you, too hard, you don't like it anymore, you don't feel so nice, then you just reduce it a little, you break. Maybe you have a smoothie or a light soup, or some broth or something, or maybe also light salad if you need more energy. Or probably you drink a coffee if you get a headache or so, because you use the coffee, and then you just have a coffee during the fasting day. No problem. Just make it feeling nice. That's more important, because we believe, and that's not just a belief, it's all scientific based, that if you feel well, good inside, then the energy flows. And the energy is what makes us heal from inside. Yeah. If we cannot do that on our own anymore, if you cannot make our energy flow inside and we cannot feel it anymore, then we perhaps need a doctor, help from somebody who is really knowledgeable and really experienced, and then we have to use someone like that. But as long as we can make the energy flow and feel great, if we can do that on our own, we don't need to see a doctor. Anything serious comes up, doctors comes in. But living in a healthy, balanced diet, a life with a good, healthy diet, balanced diet, then these problems are not very likely to occur. That's why I keep my rhythms up. I do my fasting every week, and I have a good, healthy exercises, yoga flows in the morning, and what can you do? You be in the flow, you be aware, and then life should be easy, getting more and more so. Until I learned that, my life was a struggle all the time. That was not so easy, but I thought it had to be that way. But now I know, more and more I go into this flow feeling, life getting easier actually. And the problems are still there, but I learn to master them, to take them in the flow, to learn from them, to play with them, and to be a little ahead of myself, of my problems, not of myself. Be ahead of my problems, see them before they really get grosser, and then I can solve them easily. So that's what happens in the flow. It's all easy in the end. So I hope you enjoy your fasting day. If you would, enjoy the ginger lemon coconut milk. And probably if you're looking forward to the next video, you find me on YouTube, MD Vegan. And hope to see you soon.